with the first testimony.
Thank you, distinguished panelists, and thank you for having us the opportunity to talk to you about the different testimony of Thailand. Thailand has provided extensive written comments to the Department of Commerce and USTR. My testimony today will therefore summarize a few of the important points made therein. First, Thailand wishes to retaliate the economic consensus repeatedly in many U.S. government publications that gross bilateral balance of trade in goods do not reflect two countries' overall economic relationship. Such figures are lenders unreliable by, for example, global value chains, routine trading activities such as the trade of food, clothing, oil, machinery, and commodities between two countries, and services trade. This is especially true for Thailand, given that 39% of our gross export in 2011 was actually foreign content, about 8% from the U.S. origin, and that many U.S. companies import goods from Thailand for re-export or further manufacturing. In any event, the current gross U.S.-Thailand trade deficit in goods is minuscule, only 18,920 million US dollars, or only 2.6% in comparison to the overall U.S. trade deficit and other bilateral U.S. deficit. When compared to the United States GDP, which is 18.56 trillion US dollar, the U.S. trade deficit to Thailand is only 0.1%. Beyond the trade balance, many facts demonstrate the strength of the U.S.-Thailand relationship. We are one of the United States' oldest allies in Asia Pacific, and we cooperate through our 1833 Treaty of Amity, the 2002 Trade and Investment Framework Agreement, or TIFA, and the other multilateral platforms like APEC, the WTO, and ASEAN. As a result, the United States is invariably among Thailand's top 3 merchandise trading partners and foreign investors. Thai investors are also increasingly investing in the United States. Thailand FDI into the U.S. grew dramatically between 2010 and 2016, and 49 Thai investment projects in 23 states support jobs and growth there. You may have heard about Chicken of the Sea, Red Lobsters, Dean and Degluga, Thai Summit, and many other Thai restaurants across the U.S. However, while Thai goods share of the U.S. market has remained steady in about 1% since 2001, U.S. exports to Thailand have recently lagged U.S. exports to the rest of the world. These trends are explained not by unfair trade practice, but by the lack of U.S.-Thailand FTA, decreasing U.S. investment in Thailand, and our subpar economic growth. Furthermore, it is critical to understand that Thai exports to the U.S. state do in fact complement and contribute to U.S. growth and jobs. This is demonstrated by 3 categories of Thai products that make up more than half of the bilateral trade balance: machinery and computer-related immediate goods that are transformed into higher value finished products in the United States, rubber-based industry goods, and utilize Thailand's natural comparative advantage. And third, goods like jewelry that require unique craftsmanship. None of these threatens the U.S. economy. Finally, Thailand wishes to note a few important facts about our trade regime and economic more broadly. First, Thailand is a free market economy and founding WTO member whose trade policies, including tariffs and non-tariff measures, are fully in line with global trade rules. Though Thailand is a small developing country, subject to practical constraints on our ability to quickly implement a 21st century trade regime, Thailand has 12 free trade agreements with 17 trading partners, and our applies MFN more favored nation tariff rates are well below not only our bound rate commitments, but also the average rates of many other developing countries, WTO members. Indeed, about half of Thailand's MFN tariff lines range from 0% to 5%, while approximately 30% of tariff lines are duty-free. Second, despite being a developing country, Thailand is undertaking serious unilateral trade and economic reform efforts on tariff, non-tariff measures, dumping and subsidization, including anti-circumvention policies, intellectual property rights, worker rights and labor standards, regulation, and general ease of doing business. All of these reforms should further enhance the U.S.-Thai trade relationship. In closing, Thailand sincerely hopes that the information we have provides assists to current review and demonstrates our commitment to maintaining, strengthening, and long-standing bilateral relationship between Thailand and the United States. Thank you for having listened to us. Thank you.